got something a little bit different here for y'all today. I'm really struggling coming up with like different skit ideas. I got a few that I'm like thinking on. But in the meantime, I thought I'd kind of go into a behind the scenes type video of a scrapped project from I think this was all the way back in 2018 that we started working on this, and then it just never happened. Probably, not even probably, it definitely won't happen at this point, for multiple reasons. One, I mean, you can see how many people are involved with this, and this isn't even past the rough draft stages, so I'm sure there would be probably more than that. And I mean, pretty much everybody on that list I talked to, with the exception of 2 people. So that's one reason why it wouldn't happen. 2, and we'll get into that, the outline it's not really the best. The working title here, TSS, stands for the shit show, and then there should be a P because it's the shit show project, but we'll just add a P now. So we got Helpful Stranger. I don't know why I know why they're ordered like this. I did it in alphabetical order here. So Helpful Stranger, we got 6 different airsoft players, survivor actor, defense attorney, 2 corrupt cops, commissioner, 2 zombie actors, movie director, news reporter, and then production company boss, who was also the villain, and then, you know, just a witness here. Got a few different locations here. I had to abbreviate these because they kind of gave away the location too much, but I also, just for the like 1% chance that this still happens, I kind of need to know where the locations are. We got the river, easy enough. I know exactly what part of the river I'm talking about there. The soccer field and Badlands, I guess is what we're calling it. We got two different trail and abandoned tracks here. Again, know exactly where those are. This is a cemetery. Probably wouldn't use that location if I'm being honest. I know exactly what shot I wanted. There was at the back of the cemetery, there's like a drop off, and I wanted the 2 zombie actors to, for some reason, be in the cemetery, and then they fell off the cliff. Not sure how we were gonna do that, honestly. But that's the shot I wanted there, and there was probably more to it, but obviously it's been so many years. Specifically Alex's house here. We got the baseball field. There's nope, not gonna say that. There's a few near here though. The rail bridge, and then an office at M. The office could really be anywhere. It doesn't have to be at M. It could be at P. But I chose M. So let's see the plots. I don't even know if the group splits up and they have to find each other. Brilliant. The airsoft players think it's the zombie apocalypse. Like, who are the airsoft players and the group? That's the same people, by the way, just to make that clear. Zombie actors killed. Corrupt cop on producer's payroll. Zombie movie. Great bullet points there. One suggestion: never make a fucking outline again. So here we go with the summary, and the summary is really as far as we got. So a group of friends are out in the Badlands playing airsoft. They finish their game and notice 2 people in the nearby soccer field. At first glance, it appears that it is 2 zombies in the field, but before anyone in the group could process it, 2 gunshots go off and both of the people fall to the ground. Everyone in the group panics and runs off. Now separated, the group must try and find each other. Okay. A nearby witness to the shooting runs up and sees the 2 actors on the ground and calls the police. 2 officers respond to the call to get the story. Before leaving, the one officer turns around and shoots the witness. His partner turns a blind eye. I feel like there's a lot that has to kind of happen in a specific way for that to, be believable. Because why are is the dispatcher in on the job too? Are we gonna explore that? Because why are those the 2 officers that got dispatched to that call specifically? I'm just saying. The group is separated into 3 smaller groups now. I think the goal was to have it be groups of 2. I don't think anything else would work, because obviously if you have a group of 3 and then a group of 2, yeah, you got a third, but 1 isn't really a group. So I'd say it would be groups of 2. That's the only thing that makes sense here. So I don't even know why I said that, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Most of them have calmed down from before, but they must now evaluate their current situations and decide what to do next. A movie director is driving to a set location to start filming a low-budget zombie movie when he receives a phone call from the head of the production company that 2 of his actors have been killed. When the call ends, he pulls over and starts making a bunch of calls. He then holds emergency auditions. He casts 2 new actors and sends them to makeup. He tells them not to wander too far. They don't listen, and after they get done in makeup, they walk around town. I feel like there's like no way that would happen though in real life. Like, if you're on set, there's like security and a bunch of producers. Like, you're not just gonna be able to walk around town. I mean, I guess it's a low budget film, so maybe it's like literally just a guy in his camcorder, but beats me. One of the groups decides they need to start looking for the others. On their journey to find them, they run into the new zombie actors. They must now decide whether they fight them or run off. That might be the shot where they would be in the cemetery, and maybe instead of falling off, they get like pushed off. I think it would be funnier if they just fell off though. So I don't know. I don't know what 18-year-old me wanted to do. Probably some stupid shit, if I gotta be honest. Another one of the groups decides to check their homes to see if everything is alright. No one is at either of the homes. Oh, okay. The third group is taking refuge under a nearby bridge. They decide to go back to... The third group is taking refuge under a nearby bridge. They decide to go back to the Badlands to see if anyone else is there. They notice the bodies in the soccer field have been moved. They decide to go further into the woods, where they run into some of the others. The director goes to the production company to tell them that he has new actors and is ready to go. On his way in, he runs into a couple of cops. The cops tell him it's best he leaves. He declines and proceeds forward. The cops then forcefully escort him out. Sounds like a lawful order to me. Like, if a cop tells you to leave, you leave. I don't care if he's corrupt. You fucking get out of there. Both of the remaining groups find each other and decide to settle where they are for the night. I believe that's the group of 4 now, and then the remaining group of 2. So now all 6 are back together. I'm not even following this, I gotta be honest. The next morning, the director is watching the news, and the 2 big stories are about the shooting of 2 actors and the disappearance of 6 young adults in the same area. The boss at the production company saw this broadcast as well, and called the 2 cops and his lawyer, and told them to come meet with him. He wants the director taken out so this stays quiet. The director meets with his actors and tells them filming begins later that day. The one officer goes to meet with the commissioner and tells him what is about to happen. I think that is not the corrupt cop, but the one that turned a blind eye earlier. He's like, yeah, I don't want any part in this anymore. I'm telling the commissioner we're shutting shit down. Filming begins. The group of friends is right below where they are filming and hear the sounds of growling. 2 of them decide to go up to check it out. They become aggravated and embarrassed when they realize they were actors and not real zombies. As they're about to go back down to the rest of the group, they see the cop coming up behind the director. They see him raise his gun. As one of them frees in fear, the other raises his airsoft gun and shoots the cop, immobilizing him. Where the fuck did he shoot him? The fucking, like, throat? Like, airsoft guns hurt, yeah, but, like, to immobilize, you gotta shoot him in, like, the throat or something, I feel like. And how the fuck were we gonna do that? Like, we didn't have a budget for this. I don't know how to do visual effects. 18-year-old me was ambitious as hell. Just then, the commissioner pulls up and arrests the cop. He sets the cop down on the ground and goes up to the airsoft players and makes sure they're okay. After helping the other 4 airsoft players up, the commissioner goes to grab the cop and takes him to his car. The cop is yelling the whole time, wondering how the commissioner knew. As they approach the car, his partner gets out. The director thanks the airsoft players for the help and offers them roles in the movie. They decline and head home. The cop rats out the producer, and he gets arrested. The producer and the 2 cops are then getting interrogated with the producer's lawyer present. I don't know if that was the end or maybe there was going to be a TSS P2 where we see the court case play out. I don't know. That's the outline for the TSS. We have the production team here, me directing, with Javon co-directing, scriptwriter, me. You could probably tell by how bad it was. And that's just the summary. Like I said, we didn't even get to a script. Script editors were going to be Ben and Jason, but again, no script to edit. Cameramen, the way we handle cameramen with these skits is like, whoever's not in a scene, you're recording. Editor would be me probably, although back in 2018 it probably would not have worked out well. Makeup, I did have a friend I actually talked to about this, and I feel bad that I never got back to her, but it's alright. Wardrobe, we probably would have figured that out ourselves, and then, maybe this friend also would have helped with that. And then back when Javon made music, he was gonna like compose the music for it, or I was just gonna use his already released tracks. I'm not 100% sure. And then yeah, here's the script. I'll let y'all read that. I've read enough. No, please take your time. Please take it all in. Okay, like I said, this probably won't be something I ever revisit or try to produce. Just wanted to I had the summary here the whole time, and I also have a bunch of pictures and videos that are going to be put whenever I'm done rambling. And they've been sitting on my hard drive, and I don't want them to just go to waste, really. Yeah, that's the summary, the rough outline of what this project was going to be. Here are the pictures and videos from like location scouting, I guess. Alright guys, while these pictures are playing out on screen, just want to talk about a few of them, go over some related things. So to start off, I bet you guys are probably wondering why this video is going up on this channel and not my second channel, That Guy Brian, and that's just because I decided to put that channel on the back burner, and that's putting it lightly. I think I'm straight up just killing that channel off, and the reason being is I just don't have anything to put up on that channel. The last time I uploaded on there was, I think, 9 months ago, and I'm already bad enough with uploading on this channel, and I'm trying to be more consistent with that, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to put into a second channel. But I do still want to make videos like this. I still want to make skits. I maybe do the occasional vlog. It's just it won't be that often. I'd rather just mix the content in with my gaming content. I don't have any plans on uploading anything else on that channel. I'm gonna eventually move all the content over here probably. The videos will stay up over there for sure, but yeah, I think I'm gonna move it over here. But yeah, it was cool to revisit this project in what limited capacity I could. Like I said, I don't think I'd ever revisit this to, actually produce it, but maybe something on this scale I could see myself doing, just not this one, something else for sure. But yeah, definitely a lot of iconic photos here, such as this one right here after location scouting, and that one there. That one is a really good picture. Now we're getting into 2020. These weren't explicitly part of the location scouting, obviously, because it was 2 years later, but me and Jason went on this trail, and I was just like, yeah, this fits the look, so I included them here. But that's gonna do it. Shout out to Ben and Jason for location scouting with me all those years ago. That's gonna do it for the pictures. There's a few more clips, but that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Wait, it's not parking, you're gonna drive by it, that's why it's
No, I mean like when we actually record it.
No, I'm recording that.
I mean when we actually record the skit,
Brian. Oh, when we record the skit? I don't know. We'll find a place. No, but doesn't it look like there should be like a lot more cars on this part?
I think so, yeah. It's basically a highway. Whoa.
more cars on it than there was last month. But
Oh, that part of the bridge.
that bridge, yeah. You can't get on it though. No, they have it blocked off.